43. Rena will be here
Whoa.
soon, so we'll add her in once she gets here. So today I'm using a new thing. If you look at the screen, you're going to see that there's a virtual tabletop and there's minis. So I had to try to pick out minis for this group.
Oh,
Now, this is the thing. This program is called Tabletop Simulator. You can get it on Steam right now for $10 during the Steam sale. And the thing about it is it doesn't have a lot of minis for D&D. So other people have been going into the Steam workshop and making minis, and I had to kind of grab the ones that were the best. But the problem is that most of the minis are male. There's not a lot of female ones, and the ones that
what the
are
crap?
and the female ones are very like raunchy. So most of them I can't
Boobalicious?
use.
Oh,
Yes, they are.
Oh.
same.
So if you look at the screen,
Nice.
you're gonna see. All right, let me zoom in
Let
a
me
little
let
bit
me
here.
pull it up on Twitch. Hang on, I want to see this. This is gonna be so cool.
You guys will have to
So-
send me screenshots.
Okay, I'll
So
send it to you
that
in the Discord.
is Lilia right there. Okay. Now
I
this
love
is
it.
Winthrop. I know this is the dude from Devil May Cry, but it was the closest to could get, and he's a cool guy, so I thought that was fitting.
Cool dude.
Okay, now I couldn't find a female paladin, so I just went with this person in armor for
It's okay,
Seraphine.
I'm still badass.
I love how
Yeah.
like big she is compared to everybody.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
the best cleric.
I
I'm the
mess-
best.
I did mess with the sizes. Okay.
Cause I'm badass. You gotta know.
Brave Sweet
Mm.
is over here. Now again,
Sexy
they
lizard.
didn't have any.
Didn't have any sexy lizards.
There's no female lizard folk or dragonborn, so this was the closest I could get.
Wow.
Was that thing right
This
there.
is so cool.
And
If
then,
It is
anybody
really
knows
cool.
anybody that can make 3D models,
oh, that would be so cool.
Hey, hire us.
Yeah,
Hire you.
and that is your friend, sort of friend, as he scrambles because you're in hell. So if I zoom out a little bit, you're gonna see a war machine there. Now, this model is from a game called Necromunda, so your war machine doesn't have a big gun on it, you know. All right.
But we
Oh,
got
yeah.
it done.
And then I'm actually gonna roll
Oh,
dice
these
in
guys.
this. So this is
Oh.
my giant gray die that I always use in real life. I've made it in the thing.
Oh,
So
cool.
here's my real life gray die right there. So I know
I
it
do
did
have a
letter-
little
Nice.
Lilia figurine.
Whoa, awesome. Well, if we can figure out how to get that in there, that'd be awesome. So that's my D20. So I'm going to do all my rolls in this. So let's do a test roll. I'll do a triple flip. There it is. And I got a 16, which is good for me and bad for them. So there we go. Let me get it on the peoples. So last time, the group is trying to get the Rod of Seven Parts, a legendary artifact, right? And the 7 pieces are scattered all throughout the multiverse. The heroes had just grabbed the 4th piece. It was on the Spelljammer, this city-sized D&D ship that flies through space, and it's in the shape of a manta ray. So Brave Suit was able to grab it. What was happening was these groups were getting these weird marks on their necks, and once the mark was fully formed, they were sucked into hell. So what happened was the whole group had gotten sucked into hell, and Lily had been sucked in first, and she had made friends with someone named Azzy Scrambles. And I believe they had a little bit of an encounter with another war machine driving around, and that one was driven by Decimeth, Shadowborn, an agent of the Queen of Chaos. The Queen of Chaos is a demon lord who's also trying to get the pieces of the Rod of Seven Parts. She wants all 7 pieces because she can use it to free her demon boyfriend, Miska the Wolf Spider, who's trapped somewhere in some kind of thingy. So what happened was I think the group had captured Decimeth, who's like he's just like a dude with bat wings. And as he scrambles, had just looked at the group and was kind of judging them. And she likes Lilia, but she's not sure about anybody else. So you're in hell. There's a male incubus there. As he scrambles is there. as he is looking. There's two war machines that are all messed up. Hers is heavily damaged, and she's assessing the damage, while Decimeth is looking at you, saying, "Well, I guess I should just go now. I'll just go. Goodbye."
No. I think we definitely recognize him from before, so I'm gonna
Mhm.
stop him from leaving. I just kind of grab the back of his coat.
He's not wearing a coat.
Well, I'll grab whatever I can find.
He's a shirtless dude.
I'll grab his arm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
He wants to be all cool.
He sighs. He says, "What? What do you want? I've got work to do."
You try to hypnotize our friends and then kill me on a car.
What? Hey, Rena's here.
Oh.
Hey, hello.
All right,
Bye.
let's fix these boxes.
Hey.
We're
Sorry.
in hell.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Things haven't changed. Good to know.
We're still in hell.
All right, there's you. There's
Woohoo!
you.
I'm in Brienne's box.
I know I gotta move
Hey.
everybody around.
No, I want to share it.
So,
You know,
there you
Ever
are.
since living in Nanaimo, sexy lizard has become my motto. I've been known for it now.
Okay. So, Winthrop, basically the group has captured an agent of the Queen of Chaos. You're all in hell. As he scrambles, is looking at her damaged war machine. The Incubus Decimeth was hoping to just leave. I think last time he actually tried to charm one of you, but it didn't pan out. So you're in this hellscape. There's like a red sky, and there's roiling clouds, and in the distance you see once in a while a fireball will shoot down from the clouds and hit the land, and you see like a river of blood kind of winding through the terrain, and it's a dusky hellscape. So yeah, you've got this guy Decimeth here, and he's like, just maybe I should just go.
Like, physically unable to because I bound him down.
Oh yeah, you did do that. Yeah, so we'll just
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get to go anywhere.
I just did that because I thought we were going to ask him questions. I'm not absolutely sure. Let me know when to drop the spell. I tell this to them.
Well, he's from the Queen of Chaos, so I definitely think we should ask some questions on why he's in hell.
Yeah, why are you in hell?
Why are we in hell?
That's also a good question.
That's
I assume it's her powers trying to murder me again, or us. I'm not sure anymore.
He says, I have no idea why you're in hell. I'm here. I was on a mission for the Queen of Chaos. That's all.
Well, what does she want you to do here?
He sighs. He says, all right. There's this giant boulder rolling around. And
In your head?
no, he angrily looks at you. His eyes flare red for a moment. No, not in my head.
It's a valid
Here
question.
in hell. It's gigantic, and it's
I know.
supposedly inside it is the lair of a hag. And the Queen of Chaos wanted me to get something out of that lair. So now, if you'll unhand me, I'll be on my way.
Hands are
Well.
not involved in this.
Looks like we need to go find this if the Queen of Chaos wants it.
Do you mind taking us there? Rock in the head?
Taking you there? I guess I could. I don't know if I have to.
You have to.
Yeah, it's not a question anymore.
He like exposes. He's got these marks on his neck and torso. That are basically the Queen of Chaos wrapped her tentacles around him and almost squeezed him to death.
Oh.
So he has these permanent
Oh.
marks on him.
Oh,
He says,
not hot.
but that if I was to help you, I mean, she'd kill me. If I'm lucky, she'd kill me.
She doesn't have to know that you helped us.
And if you don't help us, we kill you.
Or we can sick the tiefling over here on him again.
True.
That would work.
You wouldn't want that.
As he takes her trident out and says, I could kill him. She like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you want me to
See?
stab
Whoa,
him?
no.
No, please don't kill him. We need some information.
He
And
wrecked
also,
my.
I try not to kill as much as possible.
She says he wrecked my war machine.
You're already taking your vengeance out on him, right? That's your plan. So you just put it on hold.
She
Or just
shrugs. Oh, okay. All right, fine.
Yeah, we're just waiting, delaying.
Mhm.
That's a
Well-
tomorrow problem.
Yeah. And if she does come after you, I mean, if we get rid of her and take her out, then you kind of don't have a problem or anything to worry about anymore. So really, we're taking out the threat from you.
He sighs and like looks around. Says, "Ah, well, what choice? What choice do I have?"
None. Glad you saw it our way.
Yeah.
I like to think we all fist bump each other.
Yes.
Like, we're so sly.
Ooh.
He says, "So can you let me out of this Earth thing?"
We'll think about it.
It doesn't last very long, actually. So, I mean,
Don't tell him that.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Like
Well,
whispering, "Shh." Don't tell him
are both of the machines broken, or do we have to take his if we can't repair?
As he says, "I can fix mine up, but we can take parts from his and put them on mine."
Sure, if it looks more appropriate, sure. I don't know what the terrain is like.
All right. She says, "Well, this is it. It's a hellscape. That's the terrain." All right. The way I see it, there's 3 things that need to be done on my war machine. Lilia, you can help me supervise. I need
Okay.
someone to paint it. I need someone to fix the weapon or make a new weapon. I need someone to mess with the armor. She looks at Winthrop, Brave Sweet, and Seraphine.
I'm pretty
Arms
good at painting.
folded. No, you have to stay near me.
Okay.
I'm not good at armor. I nominate someone else for
I
that.
can do armor. I have my own armor for reference.
All right, so Seraphine's going to do armor.
Sure.
All right, so
I'm gonna do
it's,
weapons.
it's got 4 wheels. It's got all sorts of dents and stuff in it. It got crashed just a little while ago. So, is there any
All right.
special kind of armor stuff you want to do with this? As he is watching you carefully, and you'll have to make some kind of a check, like a survival check, I guess. I don't know. Something like that.
I should be pretty good at that. So yeah, I'll do that. Okay. I'll kind of try to like overlap the armor if I can and kind of just work on what's already there and like protect the main stuff and kind of like using what materials are there, kind of just strengthen the weaker looking bonds and like protect the wheels, put spikes on the wheels.
Ooh, spikes on the wheels.
Yeah, like Mad Max.
Okay. All right. So
Go all in. Let's go.
Yeah.
all right. So why don't you make a
Wait,
survival
do we
check?
want this thing to work?
Well,
Yeah.
to get us to where we need to go, yeah.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
got a war machine, dude. Why wouldn't you want it to work? That'd be badass.
All right. I'm just like, is this gonna be used against us?
No,
I mean,
it's,
it could potentially,
Yeah, it's
but
our car.
Yeah.
it's a good fear, but
literally anything can be
That's true.
used against us.
Also, guys, apparently I'm pretty good at driving this thing.
Oh, that's
Right
that's
on.
good.
okay.
Know how to use machinery.
Ooh. Okay, survival check. That's 23.
Oh.
I rolled a 19 plus 4.
So once you're done, as you scrambles, like rubs her chin, she like kicks the tires. She goes, and then she says, she looks at you, Seraphine. She says, "This is really good. So thank you very much. You did a good job."
Kind of just modeled it after my own. Looks pretty cool.
She says, as far as I'm concerned, if somebody was to do something horrible to you, I would revenge you. She says, dead
Okay.
serious.
Thank you.
Ha, ha,
That
dead.
Then she stands on a small hill, her arms folded, her hair blowing. She looks at Winthrop and Braithwaite. All right, so what's next?
I
Paint.
want to do the weapons.
All right, so
Yeah.
Braithwaite.
Really glad that they left painting to me.
There was a wrecking ball and there was a harpoon gun. You could mess with those, or you could just try to make something new. What would you like to do?
I would like to work with what I have, but I want to sneakily make like a command, like maybe like a little flippy switch where like if someone tries to fire on it that we don't want to use to fire on it, it's going to self-implode.
Oh my god.
He's making a self-destruct.
Yes.
So you're just like,
Self-
there's a safety
Fuck.
switch.
What we should do?
Little safety switch.
You have to
Mode.
flip that off.
But I
in order
don't
to
want
utilize
him to notice that I'm making the safety switch.
Okay.
Don't do this.
Oh,
All right.
gonna
So it's
backfire
bad.
so
So
bad.
yeah, you want to rewire one of the switches.
I can see
Yeah.
where this will go wrong.
Now, when you flip the switch, does it blow up immediately?
What I like to think, it kind of does the Star Trek thing where like if you shoot a phaser but it overheats and it self-implodes, that sort of thing.
So like a delayed or like immediately?
It like when you shoot it, it just heats up and explodes
Like how many seconds?
instead of actually
Yeah, how
firing.
much time does
How
it take to
many-
run
how
away?
many-
How much
Like-
time
like-
do we have to duck and cover?
Like let's give a good 5 seconds.
Man, have you watched
I like to
Shira
think
yet?
that I'm just working with what I got.
All right, so a round is 6 seconds, so we could say
Okay.
one round if that's okay.
1 round.
Does it make any noises or anything when you flip the switch?
No, it just well maybe it makes it,
No, if someone's sick on it.
Short answer, no.
maybe it makes it
Accidentally bumped it,
maybe
we're all fucked.
I just love the idea that somebody accidentally flips it.
Alright, don't take your benchmarks. Calm down.
I like to think it makes a weird like whirring sound that you're just like that don't sound right, and then it's too late. That
Okay.
kind of thing.
All right, and then
That's her style.
do you
so-
want to do the wrecking ball or the harpoon gun?
The harpoon gun.
Yes.
All right.
That seems your style.
Mhm.
You
I'm
don't need
like-
you don't need to roll. As he says,
Awesome.
she says, "I like your scales, and that means that I like you. And so, if something happens to you, I promise I will revenge you."
I don't know how much revenge works in hell, but
Uh-huh.
because it's like, where do you go after hell? Is there another hell under hell?
The
Jesus.
revenge.
There's 9
Revenge
levels
there.
of hell. This is
So
just the
worse than
first
hell.
level.
What happens to you when you get to level 9? Do you just kind of like go back to level 1 hell?
Oh, that's where Asmodeus is, and that's where the river Styx like forms into this pool, and like everybody's dreams are kind of right all around it. It's really weird.
Oh god. So to get out of here, do we have to go to level 8?
There's ways to get out on this first level, but once you get to the second level and below, it's much harder. Basically, you have to go from one to the next. If you sail the river Styx, you could get all the way to the bottom. It would be really dangerous though, because in the river Styx, there's things called Styx dragons, and they feed on your memories and stuff.
Oh no.
Oh.
Great. Okay. Let's see if we can avoid that.
Yeah, let's get the boulder. Get
Thank you for the history lesson.
She says, "No problem." Then she looks at Winthrop. All right,
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
You're supposed to
Paint
paint
job.
this thing.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, first I ask, like, okay, what kinds of aesthetic are you going for here? Because I have what I like, but that's very not colorful.
You have to do it.
Um,
I can't tell you. You just have to do it.
Need help?
No, you can't help.
Like,
Pretty
okay.
Sweet wants to whisper, camouflage it. Camo.
Right now it's like, oh.
Someone says you should paint it all snow because we're going to
You're in hell.
Exactly.
It's snow.
I-
Perfect.
I think in hell, revenge is served at room temperature at the lowest level of temperature.
Mm.
That's the lowest it can get.
I mean, in hell, what is room temperature?
At least 90 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
It's like looking around. I'm like, okay, let's see, motifs, and I just start painting it, starting with like reds, I suppose, and oranges to do the camouflage thing.
Yeah, camo.
So never see your vengeance coming. Maybe hear it, but never see it.
So it's sort of like fire.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just a red.
It probably looks really cool.
Well, why don't you make a gosh, what check is that to do? Art.
Perception check or performance.
Yeah, performance.
Performance isn't good. Survival would have been better. Wow.
You could do survival.
It's camo, so it's guessing survival.
You could do survival, yeah, because I mean, you're just trying
Survival
to
to paint.
survive.
Yes.
Yeah, try to
My
survive.
survival's sweet. Okay, yeah, that's 22.
All right.
Nice. The finest paint job ever.
As he looks at it and goes, this is good. Just so you know, if someone says something bad about your paint job, I will revenge you.
Thanks. There's like red smudges on his face, just like, oh, okay.
And
Just
then,
let me know if you want anything else on it, I guess.
then she grabs Lilia's hand and brings her to the vehicle.
Please don't touch me. I don't like that.
She lets
Just be
go.
careful for that one switch. Just don't touch it.
All right, so.
Which one? This one?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, what color did you paint it?
I don't know.
red
I didn't
and
know what switch it was.
Oh yeah, do you paint the switch?
I don't think I would paint anything that looks like controls because that just gets messy.
So they're all the same color? The controls are all the same color right now?
Well, I mean, they're controls. They wouldn't be where I would paint. It's like the outside aesthetic thing.
Yeah.
Whatever
That's
we
true.
got, like whatever contrasting color, we can just like dip our finger in and do like a star by the bat switch.
Yeah.
There we know which one is the bat switch.
Let's make it blue because red button is too obvious.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Like, just do a blue lightning bolt right there. Just
Excellent. It's just
Yeah.
it's very sweet aesthetic. It's perfect.
All right,
Okay.
I'm trying to put all your minis in the vehicle.
why are they all moving?
Aw.
Most of them
Rewind.
fit, but few of you are too big for it.
That's funny. Oh, they went
It's
flying.
like we have to add a few more chairs or
Oh,
something.
Rena, I don't know if you saw, but for Winthrop, I had to use the dude from Devil May Cry. Right,
The edgy boy.
that's
Edgy
the
boy.
closest I could get. Right
Oh,
there.
yep, that works from what I can see.
I'm a massive
Yep.
tank, just how I like it.
Mhm.
Hey.
So you're in your war machine.
Holy fell over.
I'm afraid to pick it up because I think you all might fall out. But let's
This is great.
The best.
see what
I
happens.
love watching us just like fall over. Silly.
You stayed in and you stood up. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You're all in your war machine, and
Yeah.
Decimeth is in there too. And he looks miserable sitting in there. Now, who's gonna drive?
Not me.
Lilia, because she probably has experience, and she said so.
Yeah. I wanna
I'll try.
So
I'll
Lily,
be at
Lily's
like
gonna
a
drive?
helpful. Just let me know if you need help, but I will not be able to help very well.
All right, Lilia is gonna drive. Now, is anybody gonna man the harpoon gun?
I think
Brave
Brave Sweet should.
I would love to. I'd love to.
Both nominate Brace.
Brave Sweet,
She like
you did something.
goes to like the harpoon place.
Do this thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
closest I got.
Hold on.
And you have also a sack of 12 soul coins, and there's a slot to put your coins in, and if you do, it'll give the war machine a boost.
I'll do that.
Alright.
Really, to start? All right.
Not like not to start off, but like I'll watch out for it. I'll be like the lookout,
Uh-huh.
and then just scream for coins, and I'll do it.
You got it.
All right. So Lilia starts up the machine. It rumbles. It shoots a bunch of gunk out the back. And then you're going to take off through the hellscape looking to try to pick up the trail of this rolling boulder, which
Yep.
Yes.
supposedly... All right. So it actually does not take long because the giant boulder leaves a very obvious indentation.
Yeah.
And I can actually show... I've got this big marble here to represent the boulder. It's actually bigger than that, but that's basically... It's just a big...
Oh,
You know.
very
I'll
nice.
see it when it comes up.
Yeah.
Mine's
So you're riding along. Nobody's wearing a seatbelt as far as I know. Decimeth,
Lilia put
I
on
don't
her
think there
seatbelt.
are seatbelts. Are there seatbelts?
it's up to you.
Seatbelts are for nerds.
All right.
Hey.
Put on a seatbelt, please.
You pick up the trail of the boulder, and you're riding your war machine through hell. And off to the right, there's a huge cloud of dust that's kind of coming your way.
Oh,
Like a dust storm?
Sort of.
We got a dust cloud.
That.
That's
Are we
not
sup-
good.
Should we be going into that, or
I-
should we
I
be
look-
avoiding that?
I look at the denizens that we have here. Like, what's up?
You ask Azzy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's her
What's
name.
the weather?
She's it's probably like a stampede of demons.
So we should avoid it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite color, Lilia?
My favorite color is red.
As she asks you, you can see in the cloud, there's they're like centaurs, but they're demon centaurs. And there's about 24 of them kind of heading in
Oh
your
my
direction.
God.
Maybe get out of the way of that.
And tries to move away from it.
Yeah.
They have javelins, and they start throwing them
Oh.
at your
Shit,
vehicle.
Should we go fast?
But
Go fast?
why?
Yeah, floor it.
Oh, yeah. I'll give us a boost.
Faster.
All right, so you want to try to see if you can outrun them.
Yeah,
All right,
I'll
so
give us a boost.
the driver is going to need to make a driving check. Let's see here.
Oh no.
Oh.
Is anyone proficient in land vehicles?
Yeah.
No,
We don't know what
but-
vehicles are.
I think it's just a dexterity.
That's fine. I
Yeah,
got
Yeah,
good
she's
that.
good.
Bum, 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 bum.
I got a 21.
A 21. All right. So you just hit the gas, you go flying. So there's these 24 creatures. They are still chasing you. You do get out ahead of them a little bit, but they all pull in behind you, and they're within javelin range.
Oh shit.
This is fine.
Now coming up ahead of you, you're heading straight. There is a river kind of blocking your path, and it's the river Styx, the river of black water that if you one droplet of it can cause you to lose all your memories forever.
That's
No
not
greater
good.
restoration to bring them back or anything. Just gone.
As he points to a bit of a hill that you might be able to drive onto and jump over the river. She's like, just drive on that. And she says, "When's your birthday, Lilia?" As javelin's landing next to your vehicle.
Oh
No,
no.
I have never thought about this. Okay. I'm gonna back up and I'm gonna try to go up that hill, I guess.
I'm so
Do
scared.
it.
I'm terrified.
Turn around and run away.
What I need you to do, Severine, is when we start going, I need you to hit the boost so we can
Okay.
get over it.
Okay, boost prepared.
I am so scared.
Let's do this.
Wait until the very close to the end and boost the shit out of us with a coin.
All right, so you hit the gas. You're gonna boost it. And you're gonna try to jump the river.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll need another driver check, which I guess is just a dexterity thing.
I got that one.
Great. This is
Are you
fine.
serious?
Oh no.
Holy
I was about
cow.
to say Lilia should make cars when she gets back to the real world. But
I
Wow.
gave us a boost. If I
Yes,
gave us
the
a boost, is
help.
that
Okay.
helping?
So like your vehicle like hits the ramp funny and like tilts, and you're
Cool.
kind of soaring through the air, and the river Styx is below you.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
fuck, we don't have seatbelts.
Oh,
So
we're
there's a
done.
bank on the
That-
other side.
On a seatbelt.
You don't have any seatbelts.
I grab something.
Fine.
So
Can't
there's a
do
bank
anything.
on the other side, and let's see.
Oh
You-
God.
So what happens is your vehicle like hits the bank, hell dust sprays up everywhere. Everybody make a dex save.
Oh God.
Okay.
21.
This dies.
All right, Winthrop
Wow.
got a 21. That's good.
Why have you betrayed me?
What did Brave Sweet get?
Running 15, 16.
Okay. What did Seraphine get?
15.
And what did Lilia get?
Got an 8.
Oh no.
Oh
Put
my
that dice
god.
in jail. Get a new one.
So
Oh my god.
You
Yeah.
betrayed me. Lilia dice usually works really good.
so
Not in hell.
as you fly through the air and you like hit the bank, Lilia, Azzy, and Decimeth all go flying out of the vehicle and
Uh-oh.
are scattered on the bank. And all right, let's all roll initiative.
Okay.
Ah,
Cool.
ready? Oh my god.
Initiative.
Now I get a nat 20 for no reason.
I got a natural
Initiative.
22.
Oh my god.
All right,
Oh,
let me
like,
roll.
I only got an 11.
Let me roll my special.
I got
die
an
here.
11 too, but I got a +2 to that.
Like,
Oh,
I
got
rolled a 9.
17.
But I got +2 to it. So it's 11.
Okay, so let's see. Winthrop, you said what? How much?
A total of 11.
11 for Winthrop. And what race we get?
I got a natural 20. I do add constitution, right?
Dex.
Or do I add dex? Sorry. Okay, so it's 23.
Brave Sweet with a 23. What did Seraphine get?
I got a 11 + 2, 13.
A 13. And what did Lilia get?
I also got a nat 20, and I also have a +3. I'll let you go first, though. It's fine.
Oh, come on, you're in the dirt. You need to go first.
I'm gonna roll for the NPCs also.
I'm good.
Oh my
I am
god!
so
look at
scared.
I
You
know.
sure?
Also exhilarated, but
I'm
scared.
so sorry, guys.
All right, so your
Okay,
war
okay.
machine has crashed on the bank. It's on a
Well-
slope, and it's starting to slide towards the river Styx. You did make the jump, but now your vehicle is starting to slide towards the river.
This is
So
fine.
Brave Sweet, you get to go first. You're in the vehicle. Lilia, Azzy, and Decimeth are out of the vehicle, and there's these 24 demon centaurs kind of stopping at the other far side of the river, on the other side of it, and they're pulling out more javelins.
Do I think they see us? Like they're
Oh,
coming at us?
Yeah, they can't
Oh, come
they can't
on.
cross the river, but they have ranged weapons.
Okay. She's a little trigger happy, but she also recognizes that she lost a few crewmates. She's gonna hop out quickly of the
Getting out.
vehicle and run after, especially for Lilia. She's not too concerned about the other people right now,
All right,
and she's gonna try to get her up
all right.
if possible.
Make a perception because you kicked up a ton of dust to see if you can find Lilia.
Oh.
There you are.
One's at 15.
All right. So as a move, you get out of the vehicle, you run over, you find Lilia, and then you want to pick her up.
Help her up on her feet.
Okay. All right.
Like, up. We can't lose you again.
Okay.
And
Is that it for Brave Sweet?
yeah, for now it is.
Okay. Next up is Lilia. Lilia, Brave Sweet. There's a lot of dust. You can sort of see. You did make the jump, but on the backs, on the other side of the river, there's these demon centaurs getting ready. Although the dust is partially protecting you because they're having a hard time seeing where you are. But if they do see you, they're gonna throw javelins at you.
Damn it! I just thought of something, but it's not my turn anymore.
So Lilia, what would you like to do?
How far are the javelin dudes?
Did I write down the width? 25 feet.
Okay. So can I use minor illusion to make something happen as far away as possible to seem like the people crashed over there?
So you want to make a illusion of another crash?
Yeah, or like make noises to make them think that like we crashed on like further or like way further away than we are.
Okay. Okay. Let me make a. Ooh, okay. That did seem to sort of work actually. You make a distracting illusion, and a lot of them have turned away and are like kind of confused now. So that was your action. What else would you like to do, if anything?
I'm going to try to dust myself off, and I'm going to uh grab Burst Sweet and start running, and I'm going to put like the top of my like hood where my face is, so there's no dust in my face because it's a lot happening.
All right, so you're gonna grab Brave Sweet and bring her in with you.
Yeah,
So
we're
Brave
running.
Sweet, you gonna go in there, back in the war machine with Lilia?
Yes.
Okay. After Lilia is the NPCs. As
Yeah.
he scrambles, who had fallen out, runs and gets back in the vehicle, laughing.
It doesn't matter.
And Decimeth
Fuck.
spreads his wings and he cackles. And he takes flight and flies. I don't know, what's his fly speed? If he's flying way up in the air.
I believe it's 50 feet usually.
Oh, don't
But
give away our location, my dude.
if all he does is move,
Not him
that
it's not the location, it's him getting away.
all right, his fly speed is 60, and he's dashing, so basically he's just double moving. So he just flies 120 feet diagonal into the air, cackling.
Oh.
Ha 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 ha.
Shit.
Oh.
We didn't tell him our plans, did we?
We're going.
Well, he knows we're going after the boulder.
All right, and then
Damn.
the Armenites are going to make another roll for the illusion. Okay, so they head over to where they heard the illusion and they're probing around. And then it is Seraphine's turn. Seraphine, you're all in the war machine. It's starting to slide down the bank towards the river Styx.
Shit. Okay. Well, I want to get us out of there first. So I'm gonna go over to the put the pedal to the metal and try to get in the driver's seat and drive.
You jump in the driver's seat and you're going to try to hit the gas and just stop your slide and see if you can just drive up the hill.
Yeah, kind of go like diagonal, so it's not like a straight shot up.
Oh, okay. So
Make it easier.
make a dexterity check.
Okay. It's my bonus. Okay. I love my dice today. So that's gonna be 21.
So you hit the gas and you're like going diagonal up the hill. The problem is just it's really sandy. So it's like you're
Yeah.
kind of slide, slide. And when you do that, the Armenites, the demon centaurs, turn and like start heading back towards where you are.
Someone hit the post!
Winthrop, it's your turn. Your vehicle is starting to make it, but the Armenites are coming over and they're getting ready to throw a bunch of javelins. What would you like to do, Winthrop?
Okay, so we are getting away from the river itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Although you are a little at an angle, so it is
Mhm.
possible if Seraphine's drive roll was bad, that you would just like tip and tumble down the hill into the
Fuck.
river Styx.
I got real lucky.
So that we don't. What is? So the bank we're on is sandy, but what's like? Is it like a high angle like this, or so that we're trying to drive?
It's just
up
like
it?
a
I'm just
40,
very.
40 degree angle. It's kind of a gentle slope. but it's just very sandy.
Okay. So if I were to assist, not in driving so much, but in pushing as an elephant, would that be useful?
Oh,
Oh.
All right.
Could I do that? Just jump out and like, hold on, I'll give you a boost, shapeshift into an elephant and start pushing it.
All right. So you shapeshift into an elephant, and you're going to try to use your tusks to help the vehicle get traction and get it up the hill.
Yeah.
Okay, so make like a strength check.
As an elephant?
Yes.
Sweet. All right, let's see. That I am glad I have that bonus right now. That's a 16.
Woo. Yes.
Wow.
Better than nothing.
Elif
It's
Rock.
probably very Terry. It's very
Alright,
terrifying.
Use your tusks. Psh, you give it a boost. The vehicle goes, psh, and then you kind of elephant up the hill after him.
Yeah.
Just make an elephant check to see if you can get up the
Elephant
hill
check.
with your
What would
I
that
love
be?
that.
stumpy feet. Dex, I guess. Dex.
Okay. What? 13.
Okay, it's good enough.
Okay,
You elephant is able to get up the hill and kind of rejoin the group.
just like push, 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 push.
All right, and at that point, you get out of the range of the Armanites, who lose interest. It's like a, as he explains to you, that this first layer of hell, this is where the devils live, but this is where the demons attack. So there's a lot of demon armies roaming hell, trying to claim the first level for their own.
Shit.
That
So,
did cost a spell because
do you all get in the vehicle
challenge
and
rating. There you go.
Lilia starts driving again, and Winthrop turns back into regular Winthrop?
Yeah, I would do that. It
Okay.
it cost a spell slot, but that's fine.
Okay. All right. You continue to follow the tracks of the rolling boulder.
Yep.
All right. So you ride along for a little bit longer, and then everybody make a perception check.
Oh, okay.
Decent at these. If I roll good, that is. Let's see. 23.
23.
A dirty 20.
Okay.
16.
21.
You all see this. So you're driving, and up. There's not really a total roof of this vehicle. There's a lot of open space, and the clouds above you like rumble and open up, and there's like a burst of flame. And then you see this giant like fireball
Oh
fall
shit.
through the clouds and kind of turn and start to track and follow your vehicle.
Oh, no. Ah!
Oh no!
Pedal down. Let's go.
As
Fine.
he goes, oh yeah, that's right. The fireballs are attracted to mortals. That's you guys.
What are
Don't.
you, Ezzy? I haven't asked. What exactly are you?
I'm a devil.
Right, got it.
But,
Yeah.
If you guys die, don't worry. I will revenge you.
I don't want to die. How do we get rid
Let's
of it?
avoid dying, but I'll take that revenging.
I'd rather not.
I don't know. Deals with devils and dying? No.
I mean, a revenge devil's pretty good.
How do we stop it?
How do we stop it?
She is a revenge devil. Yeah. I like that. I'm writing that down so I don't forget.
Revenge double.
That's well.
Revenge devil.
I was modeling her after an
Vengeance.
infernal succubus, but revenge devil is better.
Vengeance devil. Revenge devil.
That's good. That's very good.
Oh, God.
That's something that should exist, like for real.
Vengeance.
Make
Okay.
it. Make it.
Maybe I will. I should have
Yeah.
put it in America's Guide to Devils, my DM skills.
Oh. Oh.
All right, so
Get it
you're riding.
today.
Fireball's coming at you. What do you do?
Panic.
Yeah, I
You're
don't.
not wrong.
I don't know if I have anything to do against this.
How far away is it?
Right now we'll say it's moving very fast, but right now it's 200 feet away.
Okay.
It's dropping and kind of coming at you in a curve.
I don't know what I can do.
So it's attracted to mortals. Okay. Is there a
God.
way to make us appear unmortal?
Yeah, dying. Let's avoid that.
I have a switch for that.
Oh,
We can
Very
jeez.
sweet.
Hold on that.
I know you're trigger happy,
It's
but
like close. Bracebeak quietly puts her finger near the switch.
No.
I can fix this.
let's
See,
avoid
no.
that.
Oh,
I would avoid that, please.
I used to be on the spell squad that you can be friends with.
He'll revenge us, right? It will be all. I know.
We'll die.
Yeah.
I can't do anything besides. I could throw a dagger at it.
So let's say it's now 150 feet away.
Ah!
So
Can
that,
like one of you with like
30 plus
thaumaturgy or something like that make it like a mask of our life signs or something like that? Make us like or
Make
something.
our
I really don't think
Make
it's
something smell. Make us smell really bad.
it's a
Like,
cosmetic thing.
yeah.
I think it's a magical thing.
Yeah.
How do we smell like death?
I mean, if we have 30
Manual?
minutes, I can dispel magic on it.
Do we
but
smell
I
like
don't have that much time.
Okay, now it's 100. It's 100 feet away now.
Dispel magic now.
just
Dispel
my
magic
sword.
now.
What's
Dispel
that?
it now.
What do you-
I can't even. I can hit it, but I don't know if it's magic. I don't know what magic against magic does.
Me neither. I
Dispel it.
have things that I want to do if it gets close enough because I
Alright.
don't.
Like living.
I can throw
Options.
some water on it. Is that gonna help?
That's what I was thinking. Like I have clean water. I could just. But
All right.
now
I need water. I can just.
Now it's
How close does it have to be for you to do that? Make it that close and then do it.
30 feet.
now it's 50 feet away, and you can see there's a big like
Guys!
there's a
Guys!
big devil face in it.
I throw an ice.
Oh,
knife.
God!
It's in
Oh
range.
God!
It's in range. I throw ice knife.
You gonna throw an ice knife at a fireball?
Yeah, that's called damage, right? Let's see if it happens.
Do you
Try
roll?
it.
Do you
Just
roll?
one out.
Do you roll to hit for that, or do you?
I do roll to hit for that.
All right, go roll to hit. Let's see what.
Oh my god.
Trying to see. I'm almost out of spells. I don't know what else I
Can
can
I
do.
put it to sleep? Is that going to help?
Can I cast Pass Without a Trace on that? Then we appear invisible.
Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Nice.
Okay.
Way to
How
go.
much damage does your ice knife do?
It deals 1d10 piercing damage.
Okay, so how
Oh,
much
God.
damage does that do?
That was 3. And then the target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex save or take 2d6 cold. That's what the thing says.
So-
it's just kind of like.
You shoot your ice knife at it.
Uh-huh.
In the face, like you hit the face like near the eye, and it like flinches, and the ball like wiggles and wavers a bit.
Uh-huh.
But your knife melts, and it's still coming towards you. It
Cool.
is a little wiggly though. So
I cast
Okay,
Pass
I'll
Without
try
a Trace on us.
Okay, yeah.
pass
Make it-
without a trace. Let's see.
It just
How
gives
far
us
away
a
are we from the
spell.
river? Are we already?
think that
Because
also,
of
like,
stealth.
Adds to like magical following too, though.
Pass
Does
without
it?
a
I
trace.
honestly I don't know. I'll have to
Let's see.
reread the
Here, I'll
Wait.
find it for you because I have it too.
A veil of
Wait.
I don't know if
shadows
it
and
masks life
silence.
signs.
Question:
Radiance
is
from
the
it.
water like the ice? Did it just evaporate because it's so high, or is there still like a puddle of water there?
No, it pretty much evaporated. It hit and did a
Damn it.
little bit of damage, but it wasn't enough to like disperse this gigantic fireball. And
Doesn't
pass
look like the cold damage did anything either. So
It was like spitting on a kitchen fire.
pass
Yeah.
without trace is normally it's just you. It's not the whole vehicle.
it's
it.
it's
Well,
creatures.
it would make it so then it doesn't know where we are. So
I'm
it
asking
might.
you and your companions. Further duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you.
Oh, You're
Hey.
right.
Or the
You're
the
right.
Guardian?
Could just
You're right.
car that's piloting itself. It's fine.
Dude, yes,
All right. So
yes.
Veil of Shadows. So why don't everybody make a group stealth check? So you each get a
Let's
plus
go.
Come
get
on,
an extra
guys. Come on,
plus
guys.
10 to your stealth.
Plus
So you're
10.
driving, and like now, from its point of view, it just sees a vehicle, and you're all like, shh, shh.
Okay, 21.
Yeah, you made it.
Got a 15.
Yeah, I don't know. What
Oh
about
no!
what did Bracefeet get?
24.
That's good.
28.
Oh, okay. All right. So the fireball is like closing in on you, and all of a sudden, everybody in the vehicle just like vanishes, and the
Everything
vehicle is
gets
just
better.
Twilight trick.
driving.
Haha.
And like the face,
It's driving itself. It's fine.
the face in the fireball, like looks mad, and then like looks around and like sniffs the vehicle, and then it like pulls off and,
We
and
teleported
just
away.
takes
It
off.
just got hit in the face with an ice knife and it got thrown off its game.
All right. So you successfully evaded the fireball. It takes.
Oh
off.
my god.
I was about to say what the hell, and then I realized where we were.
That's where we are.
All right. And then-
Can I just say the abyss is not nearly as scary.
All
There
right.
was mushroom farms in the abyss. It's a lot nicer.
That's
Oh,
because
yeah.
I
Hell
put them there, but that's a different story.
All right. So you ride along, following the track for a little longer, and finally, up ahead, you see this huge boulder the size of a building, just randomly rolling along in a straight line through hell. And
We found it.
You're easily
Huh.
able to follow its tracks, and it's not going that fast, so you can
Woo.
get closer to it. But off to the side, you see another war machine peel out and start heading towards you. In that war machine, you see. Okay. All right. So these creatures, they're like. All right. They're devil ladies, and they would be naked, but they're wrapped in chains. They're like their whole body mostly. So there's a whole bunch
Kinky.
of chain devil women in the vehicle, and the driver is a male, and he's huge. He's like ogre size, and he barely fits behind the steering wheel, and he's like drooling, and he looks demented and like kind of slow a little bit, and they're yelling at him, and they're pointing at you, and the vehicle is heading towards you.
How many ladies are there?
4.
Okay.
Mm.
And then there's the gore chain devil.
Good God.
Beep, 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 beep. Let me turn their vehicle around a little bit. There we go.
Ah.
All right.
This is
What
so
do we do,
stressful.
guys? What do we do?
So,
I got an idea.
I have nothing.
Share.
I've
Share.
got like 2 or 3 spells. I think I have.
So-
Like
We need to take a snack break after this because this is ridiculous.
Right?
so
Hell.
I'll just keep the same initiative order that you rolled earlier, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
So, Brave Sweet, you're in a war machine. There's an enemy war machine rolling towards you. The boulder, which apparently you can get inside of somehow, is up ahead. So, what would you like to do?
I'd like to direct them to let's go inside the boulder so we can make a game plan. I don't think we can handle another close call like we had last time.
So, you want to hold until the vehicle pulls up next to the boulder?
Yes.
We'll
Lilia,
know if we can get in, though.
It's your turn, Lilia. You're driving.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna get as close as possible, I guess. Is it like on the thing it looks like a giant marble, but is it like has like wedges and things in it? Is there doors on it? Is it like
Make a
a
perception.
bowling ball situation?
Make a perception.
Okay.
We can do this.
17.
You do see in the side that there is a door. Now, but it's just like a circle with seams. Make a Arcana, please.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hmm.
dude, really good.
A natural 20.
Oh
Hey.
shit!
You're pretty sure
Woo!
that
That's a 31, by the way.
All right.
Wow.
it's not a normal door. I mean, it's got to be opened with magical means. And
Okay.
hags, I mean, you rolled a natural 20, right?
Yeah.
So you know that oftentimes to open a door or to get access to a powerful hag's lair, it's a rhyme that you have to speak.
Oh boy. Do I know like
Okay.
would I know this hag? Because Lilia likes to listen to stories and stuff and hags.
Would she know hag rhymes?
He didn't tell you who the hag was.
Hmm.
You might, if you want to, you could ask Azzy.
Yeah, I'll be like, Azzy, who's this?
She tells you. Malagard the Hag Countess. She used to rule the 6th layer of hell, and supposedly this is her lair.
All right, okay. So
Alright.
it can be anything that rhymes with Malagard, or is it like a specific rhyme?
You're pretty sure it's some specific rhyme.
Okay,
Uh,
okay, all right. And I don't know what it is.
As he goes, all right. So you, can you make a driving check to pull up next to this thing?
Yeah. Dirty 20.
Oh, okay. You pull right up next to it. So yeah, you can sort of see in the side, yeah, that there's like a little indentation. And now, Bracelet, you had held. So your vehicle has pulled up
Yes.
next to the boulder. What would you like to do?
Bracy,
Uh,
there's a password.
Oh boy. Be like a hag rhyme, a hag rhyme. Come to hell. Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay, okay, all right.
That's not a rhyme. I know you can do better than this brand.
Shut up! Let me try.
That is one verse.
Go on.
Now rhyme with
No,
hell.
know that no one's ever alone. We all fell. Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell.
So you try to make up your own rhyme.
Oh,
Let me just.
Do I have to
Okay.
roll a performance check or something?
no.
Yeah, make a performance
negative
check.
roll.
Yeah, go ahead,
Did
make
you
a
get
performance.
inspiration for that? Because I'm inspired.
Oh my god.
Let's see what you get with your performance.
Oh god. I got a -1 on performance and I rolled a 9, so it's an 8.
nice.
The door kind of like energy shoots out of it a little bit,
It like snickers at me.
and it opens just like a tiny bit, like a
Oh,
little, like a
Oh.
1-inch crack. 1-inch
It's
crack.
like, what was that?
You can do better than this.
And I'm like, oh boy.
That's. I mean, you only have 6 seconds, so that's probably the rhyme.
Yeah, that's
Did you want
probably
to
it. I'll
do
have to
anything
think
else
for
on
next.
your turn? You still have
She's like
an action.
thinking of things to rhyme and all this hell and all this. So
right.
it's whoever's next.
All right. After that, all right. So the chain devils.
NPCs. Fuck.
There we go.
You rotate them. Oops. Let's get their spiky front. Okay. So they pull up. They're gonna just try to ram the vehicle from behind. There we go.
Glad I put spiky heels on the.
Yeah. Is there spiky license plate like posted in there?
License plate.
Yeah,
You know that hell has license plate.
Spiky license plate.
They gotta
All
be real careful with those spiky wheels.
All right. So ram. Oh, okay. So, all right. So they ram the vehicle. So that means that Lilia, you're gonna need to make a dex save. Oh God, this is high.
Oh shit.
Ah!
Natural 1.
Ah!
Get a different D20.
I'm using a different D20.
Throw it away.
Get rid of that
Throw it away.
Ah, new dice, I guess. I'm going to get it more. Jesus Christ.
You never have
Okay.
too many dice.
Wow.
All right.
I'm
So
going to.
what that
Ah!
your vehicle got rammed. So that means that everybody is gonna fall prone,
Oh no.
and you're gonna each take 28 damage.
Oh
Fuck,
no.
that's a lot.
Oh, wait.
Oh
Hold on.
my
I did it wrong. I
God.
did it wrong.
28.
All right, wait, hold on.
What?
Your vehicle takes 28.
Oh,
So
Okay.
thank you.
your,
Okay.
your vehicle has 150.
I feel a lot better now.
So
Yeah, because I was gonna say like.
Because if I
we're all
got
prone.
28 points of damage, I would be down.
but your vehicle falls prone. And so what
Oh.
that means is that each of
Oh.
you makes a dex save as you go tumbling.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
So
17.
Winthrop, what'd you get? A 5. That's
5.
bad. What about
Got 5.
Brace Sweet?
I got a 23.
That's good. What about
Yeah.
Seraphine?
I got a nat 20 plus 2, so 22.
Whoa.
That's good. What about
I love
Lilier?
dice. It's flame dice.
Yeah, 17.
Okay, so it looks like only Winthrop failed. So you all go flying. Winthrop takes 22,
Ow.
and the rest take 11.
Just got
Okay.
yeeted out of there. Just oh no.
Is he still on the car?
Is Azzy still in the car?
No, well, that too. Is everybody still in the car?
No.
No, I think we got thrown
Your
from
car is like prone, like
Okay.
flipped.
Okay.
it. Yeah,
Let me
we
roll
got-
for Azzy's dex. She failed it. So Azzy takes 22.
Damn it.
So we're gonna kind of on each person's turn, we'll do like a slow motion thing as you're crashing and so all right, that was so the chain devils cackle and the demented drivers just like "Ugh," and drool's flying everywhere. And the chain devils, you see each of them like the chains around their body, they can control them and they have hooks on the end and stuff.
Oh.
And, it looks like they're driving and you're all tumbling and it looks like they're gonna try to, as they drive by, try to swipe at you with their chains or something.
Oh.
Okay.
So Seraphine, slow motion, your vehicle like it's ran from behind. Lily turns the wheel, your vehicle goes and like flips, and Seraphine in that space. I mean, you can try to do something like action movie-ish or
how
whatever.
far away are they from me?
Well, they just rammed it, so I mean they're like
Yeah.
the bad guys are like right there.
Okay, cool. Then I've been saving this. I'm gonna cast Flame Strike.
Yay.
So I'm gonna make a 10-foot cone to try to encompass all of them. It's basically a cylinder. And I'm gonna try to encompass all of them while leaving us out. So just like right on top of their fucking machine.
All right. So let's see here. Let me look at their stats. Okay. So is it a roll to hit or do I save?
They roll a deck save.
They roll dex save.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm going to do here is they're actually immune to fire, but
Oh shit.
their vehicle is not.
Well, it's got extra damage. Besides, it's got radiant damage on top.
Oh, okay. The radiant will. I'm just gonna roll once because I don't want to roll twice.
Okay. Shit, I totally forgot about that. I would have done just.
All right. So let's do this.
Gotta
I'm gonna
use my
roll. Their
mouth.
driver is gonna make a saving throw, a dex save. Do they have a dex? Let's see here. Oh, 17.
Ah,
So the
shit.
driver made it.
Well,
How much damage does this thing do normally? Like, do they take half on the save?
yeah, they take half. Okay, then So then the fire damage is just negated, so it's just the other radiant damage.
But the fire damage does affect their car.
Mhm.
Okay, so then I'll say that shit. Okay, so that's. Oh, that's shit too.
Oh
Okay.
Wee-woo.
Wow. Out of everything. 4, 5. Okay. Damn it. That would have been so good. Okay, so that's 10 fire damage, and then that's 8 radiant damage. So they each take 4 radiant damage, and then
Okay. They do
the
not
car
like
takes-
that radiant damage at all.
yeah, it's 8d6 normally, so that would have been nice.
All right, so you go flying, you hit the dirt, you get up, you cast as a whatever fire. What is it? Flame
Flame
strike.
strike.
Boom! Hits their vehicle. All right, the vehicle, like pieces of it go flying in the air, but it keeps driving, and they're gonna like blow right by you, and it looks like they might try to take a shot at you as they're going by. That was Seraphine's turn. Winthrop, your
Yes.
vehicle went flying, and you're flying through the air or whatever. What do you want to do? The boulder's right next to you. The bad guys are right behind you.
Well, seeing as there's clearly a immediate threat, what I think I'll do is I'll cast Moonbeam. It's been a while since I've done that.
Moonbeam.
Yay! I love Moonbeam.
All right, let me
Do-
place.
do.
Do
And-
it.
Winthrop. Put
Wait, are you still an elephant?
No,
Okay.
That'd be
That would have
funny.
been hilarious.
The elephant wouldn't fit in the vehicle.
no.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I'm not. Let's see, Moonbeam. 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. So I guess I'll cast it on. Who should I cast it on, guys? The driver. I have no say. I'll just cast it on the driver specifically because it's a 5-foot radius.
Okay, so Moonbeam. All right, do I
So I
save
guess it's
or?
actually a 10-foot diameter, so I might be able to catch someone else in that.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it at level 3 because I have no more level 2 spell slots, and it's a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Get
okay.
it.
I'm gonna charge it up. Ready? Here we go.
Like,
One,
does the
two.
car also have like?
Oh, he rolled really high. 18.
Damn it.
Ah,
My spell save DC is 17.
We do have a disadvantage for Sean.
Oh, do you want to use it?
I don't care. It's
what?
half
Come
damage.
on.
I'm just letting you know. I totally forgot about that, but I have it written down.
That is true. It might be useful for a later date.
Mm.
So you
Yeah.
want to save it?
Yeah.
Does Moonbeam do damage on a miss? Like, does it do half
Yes.
damage? Oh, okay. So how much does that do?
I need to get out my third D10.
Oh.
And we'll find out. Come on. Of course, all of those were not D10s. What the heck? There we go.
Oh my god, the speed on these things is 100.
All right.
Oh my
What
gosh.
the heck? What the hecky?
And I might have been able to get a second person in because if a 5-foot radius, that's a 10-foot diameter, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Math. I know geometry.
Ooh, 20 radiant damage.
Woo!
I rolled good.
It does radiant. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have the driver make a save because he still got hit by it, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, right. I have to roll the die in the thing. Okay. Gonna take getting used to. All right, here we go. The driver is making a driving check. He's hit with a moonbeam. Is he able to keep control of his vehicle?
No.
No, he rolled a 6. All right, let's see here. Okay. So basically, what happens is, they ran your vehicle from behind. Your vehicle goes flying. He's hit with a flame strike and a moonbeam, which damages his vehicle, and he's like blinded. And so what happens is your vehicle is tumbling, so his vehicle crashes into your tumbling vehicle,
Oops.
and they go flying as well.
Oh shit.
All right. And I have them over here.
We're all just basically gonna resolve into a fist fight on the ground.
That's fine.
Well,
Honestly,
each of
Fist fight
them,
like the devil.
when they fall out of their vehicle, each of them is taking that 22 or 11.
Mm.
So they're going to be very hurt by this.
Good.
Yes, die. You have my permission.
Go to third hell. Go to fifth hell. Go to ninth
Go
hell.
to-
Good night, pal.
Go to all the hell.
Go lower in hell.
Leave us the hell alone.
Ah!
I don't know.
Okay. They all go. Their vehicle crashes. They all fall out into the dirt. They take a big pile of damage. And that was Winthrop's turn, right?
Yeah.
Brave Sweet, your vehicle crashed. You're flying through the air. The bad
No,
guy's
my
vehicle hits you.
poetry.
Everybody's like slow motion.
Damn it.
Everyone's flying.
There's right for this moment, there's a big boulder next to you with a door in the side that's open like a crack.
Oh God.
spinning. And it's
Back
like
to the
spinning.
one with the riddle.
She
Yeah, Ryan, go, girl.
she keeps riddling.
You just say another.
Yeah, she starts going. She keeps versing. Shot and fell. Is this hell? How dare you steal our joy? Oh joy.
Oh boy.
We're at the crossroads where I once fell.
Oh
How
God.
dare you take our strength away?
That doesn't even
Did
rhyme.
it? Come on.
The vehicle is just kind of like, and the boulder is just like, oh, all right, and like steam shoots out of the crack, and the circular door disappears. So now there's just a circular hole in the side of the vehicle.
Guys, it's our way out.
The boulder just shrugs.
Yeah.
They're like, fine, whatever, just shut up.
And when the hole opens, what you see inside is like the interior is not spinning. It's almost like the hole is sort of like a portal to a little demi-plane or something.
Ooh,
That's pretty cool.
what hell does it lead to? Where the hell does it go?
You still have your move and your action, and you're kind of like flying through the air in slow motion as you.
Can I like maneuver myself to go through, like to get myself closer to whatever the hell this is?
I mean, you're flying through the air. Your vehicle is slowly spinning through the air. Your allies are also flying through the air. So how do you want to
Can I use
propel
my
yourself?
I use my cape. I do the Batman.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's my job.
Yeah.
So you're gonna try to
Give me
use your
one-
cape to soar into the hole.
Yes,
All right,
Also,
make
you have a
a
clue
I can't think of it.
I have the wings for that, though.
make
Oh my God.
make an acrobatics.
Oh boy.
Oh
Okay,
no,
okay,
come on.
Okay. I got a +3 in acrobatics, so it's not bad. Oh no, I rolled a 5. That's 7.
Oh,
I like to imagine
that's
I
8.
like try to make it, but it's like I make it too low, and I like.
Hmm.
cartoon smack into the wall.
Oh, that's bad. All right.
That's
So
8, not 7.
Oof.
so you're flying
Oh,
through the air. You
okay.
use your cape and you try to glide into the hole, but you miss.
Did not.
You
Yeah.
hit the side of the boulder. I don't know. I'm gonna make a dex save.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say
Oh,
if you make it, you have the option of grabbing onto the side of the boulder. If you fail, you might get like squished.
Is she like?
Oh, I got a dirty 20.
Oh, okay.
Is she just gonna like lizard stick to the wall like?
Yeah.
Gecko it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you're near the hole, but the boulder is spinning, so you're like, you know.
Oh my.
That's like a carousel. Just
This is hilarious. Oh
So-
my God.
Lilia,
racing over there with the comedic relief.
so Lilia, you're kind of flying through the air,
Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
slow motion.
Uh,
There's a hole in the side of the thing. You know you're about to be. This boulder is about to just ditch everybody.
Oh shit.
is the door open, or did it
Mhm.
close after? Is it open?
Yeah, it's just open. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna use your cat cape magic too?
I don't have cape magic,
You do have a cape though.
but I do have feather fall.
Hey,
Ooh,
do it.
Okay.
you should have done it on me. Whatever.
So you're like,
I think.
so you're flying through the air. And you use feather fall and you float.
Yeah.
And
I just pull out my umbrella and just.
Uh-huh.
Cute.
Now,
Mary Poppins.
where do
it.
you where do you want to land? Like, what are you doing?
I'm landing in the doorway, like where.
So okay, so it's rolling. You're flying through the air. You feather fall, and you're gonna try to time it so you boink right into the
Yeah.
hole.
Yeah,
Awesome.
All right, so make a I don't know an acrobatics. I guess.
me making it.
and acrobatics.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's sort of like golf, sort of.
Okay.
God.
But you're
Golf,
going-
only you are the ball.
You are-
It's a new hell game. It's popular.
21.
Oh my god. Okay. So Brave Sweet, you're like,
There is no in between on this game.
Ones or 20s. Let's go.
so Brave Sweet, you're like, well, and then like Lilia just boink and goes right in. All right. So Lilia.
Can I do another thing, or is that it?
Yeah, I think that Featherfall is just a reaction, actually. So.
Is it? Okay. All right.
So I'm gonna say you have your
That
move
makes
and your action. So when you fly in,
Nice.
this place doesn't spin. It's just like a stable place, interior.
Oh, okay.
So when you go inside, there's a few rooms. You see one room has a bunch of plants. You see one room with a
Oh.
throne in it and levers and a big like viewing crystal ball, I guess.
Mhm.
And then there's another room with a huge book that's like 5 feet tall, hanging from chains.
I want all the things. I can't. I gotta make sure all my friends get in. Okay.
You look at the
What's
crystal
your
ball. Brave
elven
Sweet just is like,
eyes see?
Okay.
Brave Sweet's like this at the crystal ball. Just like every once in a while, just you see.
Okay. I'm going to try and I think Brave Sweet can climb in. I trust her. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do.
You do realize she's gonna crawl right back out of the hole as soon as she sees plants in there.
Yeah.
I will hold her.
Does Lilia realize that? I don't know if Lilia realizes that.
You go inside.
Lilia realizes this, but she's like, we're about to die. I think she can hold herself for a little bit.
I should have it where there's a door in there, and if you open it, cucumbers just come falling out like it's a room completely full of cucumbers. And just,
I do not want to know what the hag does with that room.
I mean, it is hell. Like,
You could utilize your jar for the first time.
oh my god, yeah. Yes. Oh my god, yeah.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put enhance ability on Seraphine to make her more dexterous. So
Woo. Woo.
and I'm going to give bardic inspiration to Winthrop. Yes.
I could see the.
I don't think I
I
did
would
it,
think.
though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay, because I'm thinking either Winthrop or Ezzy because I think that she might need him more. So I think I'm gonna give it to her. Yes. Because I know Winthrop can sort of glide, so I think he's fine.
All right, so you're gonna give your bardic inspiration to Essie.
Yes.
Got it.
All right. Is that it for Lilia?
Yes. Now she just kind of falls on the floor like, oh my god.
All right. So Azzy, the NPC. What's gonna happen to her? Let me make a dex save as she goes flying through the air. All right. Oh, hit an R. Boom. Natural 20. Okay. So
Yeah.
she like goes flying through the air and just lands on her feet
3-point landing.
in the
A
dust.
hero.
And she runs over to her beloved vehicle and is trying to tip it so it's back on its wheels. I'll just give her a strength check to see how that goes.
You Wonder Woman? What is this?
Let's see. Natural 20. Oh my god.
She is Wonder
So
Woman.
she plump pushes
Oh
it
my
back.
god.
All right, and after her is the bad guys.
Goodness.
So what happens
Yeah.
is the bad guys landed actually very close to Seraphine and Winthrop. And so there's
Okay.
4 ladies and there's like big demented sidekick driver. But the big demented sidekick like has a boo-boo and begins to cry. And some of the others come over and try to console him.
Oh.
This is adorable.
And they're hurt. They're actually hurt quite bad. And a couple of them are going to go over to their vehicle and see if they can get theirs back up on its rightful position. So we'll roll again. And they got an 18. They get their vehicle tipped back right. And so what's happening now is the vehicles aren't moving, but the boulder still is. So
Shit.
as you so you've got Winthrop and Seraphine standing there. The bad guys are setting up their vehicle, and that boulder rolls 60 feet away from you.
Oh
And
shit.
you
Well.
can see it's got the holes in the side, and you can see Brave Sweet holding on, going, ah, ah. And you can see like Lily appearing out of the hole, casting her spell and issuing the bardic inspiration. But now they're like 60 feet away from you.
Fun.
I'll just
Shit.
put it over here for now.
Guys, no!
And
I
then
don't
it
know.
is Seraphine's
Party
turn.
split.
Okay. Well, now that the car's tipped over, that's the only way I can get there. So
Uh,
I'm gonna grab Winthrop and just kind of haul us both onto the car machine thing if I can.
all right, you grab Winthrop, you carry him, and you get into the machine. All right, you both get in.
Yeah.
Put me in. It's like, come
Um,
on.
I'm gonna try. I did it.
yeah, and then I'm gonna start trying to get us to drive boost.
All right, so as he is not in the vehicle, are you gonna take off without her?
Shit.
She's
I mean,
Wonder
we're kinda
Woman.
going
Don't leave
pretty
Wonder
far
Woman.
Shit. Winthrop, I don't
Actually,
know.
when you look at her, she's looking at the chain devils, and she looks
Mhm.
like she wants to revenge herself against them. And
I mean, she's gonna revenge. She's gonna revenge. I
All right.
can't.
Okay.
Want
Stop
to let
it.
her have the
Yeah, I'll kind of yell at Winthrop.
I
to put
do
her- Go ahead.
have a way. Okay, if you want to let her have her, it's her war machine. I have a way out of it.
Ow. I won't know until your turn, so I'll just yell at Winthrop to stick a coin in the boost and jump in the driver's seat and start going.
All right,
Try to
so
catch up.
all right, wait, Seraphine, you're in the driver's seat.
Yes.
Okay. Seraphine gets in the driver's seat. She yells for Winthrop to put a coin in, and then it's Winthrop's turn.
Stop.
Okay, I'll do it, but I want to run this by you first. I can turn into a bat, a huge bat. You can jump on my back, and we can go.
Ooh.
I'm already
Like
kind of,
the Batman.
it was my turn before yours, so I'm
I
already.
know. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if you want to leave the car here for Ozzy, then we can do that. If not, we'll put in the booster.
Well, it's only 60 feet away, so like you can grab me and leave the car because she can get to it eventually if she double dashes. Like we're gonna. Shut up.
So you're gonna turn into a giant bat.
Yeah.
And you're gonna grab Seraphine.
It's like, because I don't. Did the car start moving?
Yeah,
I'm confused.
I hit the gas, so.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's
Well,
what
all
I
right.
said.
Well,
I
actually, so your car has a speed of 100. So if Seraphine starts driving, yeah, then the vehicle can get right next to the boulder, and then it's Winthrop's turn. Still, getting inside isn't easy because it's a hole in a giant rolling boulder. So you
And it
could,
might
if
want
you
you to
turn into the bat, that would make it easy to get inside.
Yeah, so it's up to you. We're already up next to it, so use your turn as you will.
All right.
So what do you want to do, Winthrop?
So okay, what I'll do is pretty much just go, okay, put it in park and turn into a bat, grab Seraphine and be in there.
Okay. So you fly in. And so, yeah, you're there with Lilia, and there's 3 rooms. One's got a throne and like a big crystal ball and some
Mhm.
levers. One room, there's a garden, and then there's one room with like a 5-foot tall book hanging from the ceiling, suspended by chains.
As a
Really big
reaction,
bat.
while she's flying me in, can I like catch Brave Sweet while we're to like slide her in?
Right.
Or would that have to wait as like an action?
All right, so the giant bat is holding Seraphine. You're flying in. You see Brave Sweet spinning around. You want to try to grab her and pull her in, so make like a strength check.
Okay.
I am a large bat, so I might have.
Whatever. I'm
I can-
imagining like one of those like sticky hands that like you throw at the walls. Like,
Yeah. Okay. That's 15.
All right, so you grab Brave Sweet and you pull her in.
Whoa.
And Brave Sweet, make I want to see if Brave Sweet is dizzy. So
Oh
Make a
God, is that
Constitution.
Constitution. Yeah, save. Yeah.
All right.
My goodness.
I rolled a 4 plus.
Oh, you're
3.
vomiting everywhere.
Yeah.
So Brave Sweet, you're like really dizzy.
Ugh.
I mean, I imagine
Guys.
so. She was just flying around on a boulder.
Okay. So now I think we're out of initiative. The boulders is going. The bad guys are you leaving them in your dust. So there's 3 rooms in here. There's
probably still the moonbeam over there just
Are
hanging
we-
out.
Is Essie okay?
Because I didn't drop it.
oh okay.
Is Essie okay?
It's just there.
You're not sure as he was left behind. Last you saw, she was angrily yelling and running towards the chain devils.
I
So-
don't know what we're doing.
So there's 3 rooms: one with a book, one with a throne, and what looks like a garden.
Well. Oh gosh. Okay. I would like to look at that book, please.
All right, a giant 5-foot tall red book. It's hanging from the ceiling, suspended by chains.
Excellent.
You feel an intense, like ancient aura coming from it. Make an Arcana check.
Ooh.
Got a 23.
All right, you know that this is an item called an Agrippa. It's a special devil-made tome. Usually a devil that's on the ascent to becoming an archdevil uses this book to capture their notes and to all of their ancient knowledge. They try to collect it into this book.
So this is somebody's diary.
Oh,
A devil's diary.
also,
A devil's diary. So it must
Dear
be dirty.
Devil Diary.
Dear
Sally
diary,
didn't
I
come
was
into
evil
work
today.
today.
It was so good.
Someone yelled at me today, so I cursed them.
also you
Then I
see
sent them to the 9th hell. It was pretty great.
you also
Dear
see
diary. This
there's
boy won't keep his
What else
hands
do
off
we
me.
see?
Sorry.
there's an evil
going.
lute on a table. There's 4 bottles of what looks like some kind of alcohol. And on a rack, like a coat rack, there is a cloak that smells of brimstone.
That's just a fancy way of saying it smells like rotten eggs.
Definitely where evil Lilia lives.
Smells of brimstone
well-
is just a fancy way of saying.
Well, I'm gonna
Go for
grab
everybody.
I'll prep the potions.
I
and
want to
put them
read
in
the
wall.
book.
So you're,
I'm
reading,
invested. I gotta know.
so you're reading the book.
Yes.
Just another Dear Diary.
Is everybody else in the room also?
Yeah.
Probably. I'd probably be looking at the plants, like go out of bat form because that's uncomfortable.
Oh, okay. So what happens is, Lilia, you flip open the book, and you immediately, when you do that, like a magic glyph flares to life on the cover. You
Oh,
realize that
shit.
this is a glyph of warding,
Fuck!
and it explodes. And
No.
everybody but Winthrop make a dexterity saving throw.
Why
Okay.
me?
What the crap?
Ow! You're
You're
the
in
garden.
the room.
Yeah, Winthrop's in the other room.
Oh, okay.
Constitution or dexterity?
Dexterity.
Okay.
I was scared something bad happened to me or something. I don't know.
13.
Winthrop is gone. All right, Seraphine made it. What did Lilia get?
13.
And what did Brave Sweet get?
16.
All right, so Lilia, you're going to take, where is it?
It's a lot of damage.
Billion
Uh,
damage.
20 damage, and the other 2 take 10. It's
Oh.
fire damage, if that matters.
Oh no.
20?
Yeah.
Well, I'm down.
Oh shit.
One
Ah!
conscious girl.
I'll
Yep.
run over and cast Cure Wounds.
Ah, boy.
So let me roll that really fast. Ooh, okay. 6 plus 4, that's 10 points of healing damage. So you're
All
up.
right.
Now that the book is open, you see ancient evil writing.
Oh,
Hmm.
what does it say?
Do you
Dear
speak, do you
diary.
speak infernal?
I read everything.
Comprehend language like
I
that.
can understand read any language.
You can.
Oh, is that
It's a
spell?
warlock
It's a warlock thing.
invocation.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's
Uh,
dope.
Oh shit! It's the knowledge warlock, I think.
Yeah.
So-
No, it's any warlock can know
it's
that
a-
invocation.
Yeah, it's an invocation.
Oh, that's
It's-
cool.
Called Eyes of the Rune Keeper.
Yeah,
You can
That's
read
dope.
all writing. That's all it says. You
That's
can read
so
all
fucking
writing.
cool.
It never comes in handy, so I will use it every time I can.
All right, so you realize this is written in a language called Mabra Horing, which is an ancient version of Infernal. It's known as High Infernal. Like, there's different, like,
wow.
lowest level devils speak regular Infernal, but then there's more elaborate versions for the more complicated devils and the more noble, like, powerful ones. So this is one of the highest levels of their language that they have. All right, this is a gigantic book. It's going to take time to read. But what you can see in it is that if you flip through it, there's a ritual. There's actually notes on the Queen of Chaos and Miska the Wolf Spider. There's notes on the Wind Dukes. There's a lot of notes on the life of this person who wrote this, and that's the Hag Countess Malagard. Yeah.
I would like to read all of this.
So
I want to take a long
Is
rest.
that notes?
Lili's just she gets excited. She's like, oh,
all right. While she's doing
it's a
that,
cool book.
Winthrop went into the garden, right?
Yeah, I wanted to know what kinds of plants there are.
So you see, there's a weird plant that emits like bubbles that float up to the ceiling out of the
Bubble plant.
bulbs. And there's a lot of black roses.
Huh.
And then there's like weird grapes that are like
I eat the hell food.
they're like black with
Ew.
red speckles.
Yeah.
Do I know what any of these are?
No. Well, the black roses are just black roses.
They're just black rose. Okay, cool.
So, all right. Winthrop is in the garden.
Blah, blah, blah.
Lily
I don't
is
take
reading
very long. I just want to see what kind of plants weird. Like, that's weird. What?
It just was like, hey, you guys can leave me alone. I'm gonna just gonna for a second.
All right. What about Seraphine and Brave Sweet? What are they doing?
I don't know. Probably explore and then take a nap.
All right. Well, the one room that you haven't looked in is the one with the throne. Do you want to look at that?
Yes.
I'll go and look at that
We
too.
are.
All right, so you see like this evil
Yes.
throne, and you realize
Alright.
it's sort of like the Spelljammer helm on your ship, but there's levers and there's a crystal ball, and you realize that this throne, if you sit in it, you can drive the boulder.
Sick.
Ooh.
No.
Oh,
And you can see the outside through the crystal ball.
I
So,
jumped
so I
into
was
the chair.
right when Brave Sweet was going like this.
hmm
He's like, woo, and jumps in the chair.
Oh no.
All right, Bracelet, you are now driving the boulder. What do you
I'm
want to?
gonna keep. I'm
I
gonna
make
keep
it stop doing the
No, she's
spinny
doing
spin.
donuts everywhere. It's like,
I stop it from doing the spinny spins. And the other enemy ship was still like they're still behind us, right?
We're not
Yes.
going back.
my
I mean, we
God.
can.
I mean, I was thinking of Brave Sweet, since she knows this is a boulder. It's pretty sturdy, right?
Are you getting Indiana Jones though?
No.
Is it sturdy?
I-
Yeah, it's a gigantic boulder. Yeah.
She wants to
I'm-
run over.
Yeah, I want to like ram it, like slam it as hard.
You're gonna run into the enemies. Oh no.
So
Yeah.
you stop the boulder and you turn around and you're going back and you're going full speed at the bad guy's war machine. Okay, so make a driving check, a dex check to see.
Okay. Well,
I'm so
come on,
scared.
Dex. Come on. Uh-oh. That's a 7.
Nice.
So Actually, that's probably a good place to stop, like right there.
Oh my
So
god.
so you're driving towards them. You see them. They're in their vehicle. They were all kind of trying to chase you, and they get scared, and that's where we'll stop for this time.
Oh god.
What a crazy episode. Oh my
I
god.
love it.
In
Yeah.
which Brave Sweet becomes the
I love
Revenger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eh.
All right. Anybody got any plugs before we stop? I got any plugs?
There was a Retroverse game the past Friday, so next Friday is the other Retroverse game, and then after that is our game again. Scotty is streaming again, so you can watch that. It was really fun. I was really awkward. There was an orgy, so it's a good
Oh
time.
god.
What?
There was
Why?
Oh.
we ended up in a party city, and Sammy was super awkward because that's who she is. So
Oh, what was that?
goodness.
That was my computer just freaking the fuck out.
I don't want
Freaking out
to. Yeah,
about-
I should point out that we had 0 technical difficulties.
I know, that's why it started.
No.
happening. It's okay, we're done.
Chloe, you got any plugs?
You can just find me over on Twitter at Chloe_Fairy1. I'm still really busy with work because it's summer, but other than that, you can catch me here every Sunday with Dungeon Academy.
Nice. Rena, got any plugs?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at MIKO_CARINA. I haven't been on Twitter a lot recently, but it's a good way to contact me if you want to talk D&D. That's fun.
Go yell at us.
I also have a
you
whole
don't
bunch
shit.
of plans in my head. I just need to actually put them into action. One of those,
Same.
I
my God.
caved and I got a TikTok. So
No, you didn't.
Hey.
it's fun. Oh my
Cool.
god.
Oh my god. I'm gonna get a TikTok just to follow you.
Well, the videos I did were from Good Omens, and the second two was Paulton from Dice Camera Action.
Oh.
So I'm going. It's fun, and that's why I did it. So if you have a TikTok, you can follow me there too. That's what I've got.
You should do some Winthrop ones.
I'm planning on it. That's actually I found a few audios that I'm planning on working with. That it's just a
Good.
matter of making the cosplay itself.
Good.
Brienne, got any plugs?
Follow me on Twitter. Cat Breezy. I've been posting somewhat like stuff. I'm getting more political for some reason, which is like I never thought I would be going that route. But hey, I'm still doing artwork and stuff, but I don't post it on there because I'm like, yeah, it's not good enough yet. See, just you wait.
It's good though.
So beautiful.
Honestly, can I just
I
say,
think
seeing Evelyn on back on C Team made me cry. I was like, oh my god, she's
miss
back.
them.
So I was just so happy about that. But anyways, follow us. We're here next week, same time, same channel.
Yeah.
Get your fan art going. I don't know.
Yes, please send me fan art. I think I
like that we all had a panic today. That was great. Like we all.
I drew Lilia's hell outfit, but like there's some stuff that I thought was gonna happen, but it didn't happen. So
yeah.
There we go.
so I might change it and then post it later, but we'll see.
Tomorrow, I'll be on Pro Restarter's Twitch channel playing The Orchard at 1 p.m. Eastern. And then Wednesday,
Nice.
maybe on the Greyhawk channel, we'll do Mordenkainen's Path of the Plains. I'm not sure. Not sure what's going on. If I know Shane's been busy, so I'm not sure if we're gonna keep doing that or not. So yeah, but thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you again next time. Goodbye.